Oh, fuck. Still can't see what it is. Or can I? The... Something Lapsarians? Sub... Subparal... Subparalapsarians. The Subparalapsarians. Huh? Look who it is. It killed his friend! Or an idiot. Really easy to get rid of them. I guess I could get the contraband and then sell it at that new port, why not? Because Ministry Secrets, it's Savage Secrets, then trading for unlicensed chart, and then what else? Something else that I didn't really need, a cryptic benefactor, yeah. So let's go for contraband. Contraband. Yeah. Never tried less dangerous contraband. But... okay, one trunk of illicit literature and Terrorphone. Yeah, I forgot about Terrorphone. And I haven't written it down. Oh, I have written it down, but without terror part, of course. But we could try it again at the next one. Wait, yeah, here. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm an idiot. Salon gossip. Salon stewed gossip. Gossip, whatever. Just... 3. Alright. All-seeing eye. The observers... Actually, I need some gossip. I thought it was Savage Secret. Maybe it changes. Maybe I just didn't pay attention. The observers who compiled the reports were thorough. By piecing the records together, you can infer depths, assignations, rivalries, and familiar relationships that would otherwise have been concealed. But why does the ministry have an interest in these particular families? Or perhaps they don't? Perhaps they are watching everyone now. I feel like I need to hop to Barbazon first. Low on fuel. Oh, some kind of wonder. A giant has fallen. Oh. It's a big burn in it. To explore these, but every time I just need to reduce my terror. What are these rays? Also I found the port. This guy's angry. How does he know? Who told him? There are two of them. It's going to be a bit harder. Maybe I should go. Here stands a chimneyed factory dating to Albion's foundation and long since abandoned to the rats and the mold. Number 3, you say? Good, good. Your engineers returned for the from the recesses of the factory with boxes of obscure replacement parts. See this? One of them asks excitedly. That's the number. I like how quotation starts in the previous line. That's number 3 basket, that is. Can't get them of blood nor money. Another smile supportively. But This is a better place for fighting. Oh boy. Almost got me, he did. Give more contraband. Oh, red honey. Huh. You find several firkins of red honey in a locked compartment. Red honey allows the imbiber to crawl into and excavate the lives of those it is collected from. It is a popular substance among writers and anyone else who cannibalizes the lives of others for professional betterment. Red honey. 2 firkins. Firkins of red honeys. Firkins of red honeys. No minus terror. You order the firkins rowed aboard your locomotive and wonder idly whose lives you would inhabit if you tasted the honey. A soot-lunged factory worker, a gloomy poet, a solemn society lady, or Danny DeVito. That trash man. You're starting to get annoying. Stop fucking. Get him. I want a better gun somewhere. Like I saw stuff in London, but I can't say I found anything that interesting. I could buy that fast shooting gun, maybe it's better overall. Starshine this time. They were ranked from limpid Eleutherian pools and glow soft and familiar, enjoyed unwisely. The light of stars visible from old Earth can provoke transports of all-consuming nostalgia. The captain kept them in his cabin for safekeeping. Hogshead of Starshine. You order your crew to take them back to your locomotive and are very clear about what you'll do to anyone who you caught sampling them. Right. Hogshead. Barrel.
Hogshead.
Or a large cask. Okay, a port really near. We should really start to get going there. Well, we can. So, monitors attacked me, even though I haven't. So, Empire might be aggressive to me now. I'm not sure what's happening. If commoners could rule, they wouldn't need royalty. The princess knows she is not threatened by parliament. So parliament is like a breath of democracy. Ooh, looks shaggy. Opportunity munitions at floating parliament. That's funny, because I carried munitions to sell it here, but apparently you could have bought it here too. Great. Another moment of inspiration. Man. I had 0 and now I have 3. A span of 30 minutes. Fulminous festivities. I thought Fulminous was a spell. What the hell is this?
Fulminous.
Well, it has a translation, but relating or resembling thunder and lightning. Why do I know Fulminous? Oh, it's from fucking Dragon Prince. Yeah, that was a spell from Dragon Prince. That's funny. It's such a forgotten word that you could use it as a spell and nobody even will know what it means. Thanks, Sunless Sky. Already planning the next year's Guy Fawkes night, huh? Remember the faith of November? A vital celebration of parliamentary democracy and high explosives. So now when every normie wears a anonymous mask, it's kinda shitty. There's like, unless you do it ironically, it's just kinda bad. A vital celebration, yeah. He wants the festivities work to be seen and heard all the way in London, and is prepared to pay well for 3 carefully packed crates of sufficiently dangerous munitions. Zealous Under Secretary. Okay, forcing Parliament lies. Yeah, the Under Secretary asks probing in expert questions about the yield, lumens, and decibels of your delivery. I want them to rattle Her Majesty's China, he admits savagely. They don't sell fuel, great. I really need to hurry up to fucking Barbazon work world. Floating parliament. Supplies and that. The ancient palace drifts through the void, a monument to British democracy and the greatness it believes it brought to the high wilderness. An elderly guard watches with suspicions as you dog, but relaxes at the sight of fellow Londoners. Cromwell's Gate. The opportunity munitions at the floating parliament. The black market bustles beneath the rapid spires of Parliament. 5 crates. Where once Whitehall stood, the gentlemen, a group of smugglers from night-clad Eleutheria, organized the sale of unlicensed arms and thugs to thugs, murderers, and the occasional MP. Between apathy and careful diplomatic relations with the First Secretary, the Whitehall market is left undisturbed. It meets irregularly and only on days when the bell can be heard from St. Stephen's. The gentlemen are here today. Their eyes are watchful. So is it literally opportunity? Suggests it's possible to buy crates of munitions cheaply at the floating parliament. Yep. $250. 5 crates of munitions. Hmm. 300 if I sell them in London, so I guess it's worth it. Profit is not that great. Really? What if I didn't succeed? Smile in the gloom. A brisk handshake. Her breath is ripe with gin. Her fingers are calloused and thin. She counts your coins. It is an hour before she returns from a different direction from which she left. She pulls a trolley behind her filled with battered ministerial boxes. Wherever the dealer has her base, it cannot be far. Palace of High Minister. The Empress shipped the Houses of Parliament brick by brick from Old London to the High Wilderness to help her govern. It didn't take long for her to grow wary of the questioning of her authority and have it severed from London. Parliament now drifts free in this distant corner of the sky. It continues to pass laws, but hardly anyone pays attention. Is it literally drifting? I don't think so. It's probably just stays here forever. Would be cool. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it teleports. A welcoming party. Smiling, nervous young people greet you as you disembark. Excuse us, the man in the yellow rosette calls. Excuse me, a minute of your time? The smiling man wearing the yellow rosette cuts in first. Captain, join our campaign to celebrate Albion and restore old-school patriotism to the land by officially renaming Wednesday as Victoria's Day. Praise her renewed majesty for all she has. The smiling woman wearing the green rosette effortlessly cuts in. For killing democracy? For our subjugation? No, Captain. We must make a stand for freedom. We must show the Empress that we will not just sit idle. Join us as we triumphantly rename her precious Victoria sponge to the people's cake. They look at you with hungry expectancy. I guess I'll have to side with the rebel. Might not matter. This sounds just ridiculous and dumb. So, but it might give me something. It might like change reputation. So who knows? The two scribble down your answer. Thank you, says the woman with the green rosette, and turns to her opposing number. One for me, a clear majority. Too bad that nobody's listening, mutters the man in the yellow rosette. The two disappear towards the palace, where no new laws have made it onto the books in years. Okay. What's rosette? Oh, it's like a ribbon on the shoulder. Yellow for Empress, green for opposition. Okay. You are advancing your parliamentary career. Politics and Canavish tricks. Canavish. Port report, the last bulwark. While the place is off limits to most, there are always ministers and civil servants whose busy schedules allowed a moment of a free drink. You ask the obvious question, what is the point of Parliament when Her Renewed Majesty never gives her assent to any of its proposed laws? They bristle. Tyrants fall, democracy endures. Hand your report. Yeah. Okay, incautious driver's quest might succeed. Their connection to its progenitor should assist. The verdant fragment. Nope. A failed attempt. The incautious driver spends hours sniffing at the air in search of familiar spores, but to no avail. We should try somewhere else. They reluctantly decide, shuffling with the uncharacteristic glumness back towards the train. explore Traitor's Green was originally named for Cromwell. Someone clearly holds a grudge. The replanted gardens are a pleasant place to enjoy a walk, though the buildings are out of bounds to casual visitors. The Empress's Gate is particularly fortified by a heavy chain and padlock too rusted to ever be unlocked. Few protesters are taking a break to picnic on the lawn, away from the guards. Braver or more foolhardy ones sit on the aisle's edge, swinging their legs over the sky as they eat their sandwiches. It's near them that you spot the fellow in the suit, swaying uncertainly. His footsteps have taken him precariously close to the edge. Nobody seems to have noticed. I'm not going to help him. Mr. Darwin would no doubt approve. The drunk man peers over the edge and begins relieving himself. Finished and content, he bends over to adjust his clothing and topples over into the abyss. A small army of civil servants soon swarms from the nearest gate, peering over and already arguing over who would buy the memorial sapling. They do not seem particularly shocked or surprised, merely inconvenienced. A tap on your shoulder distracts you. Excuse us, he glances you up and down. Yes, very suitable. A moment of your time? Election code. An election has been called in Warlbury Juxtamare. Is this inside Parliament? I thought it was a different port. Politics and knavish tricks. Knavish being, I think, cunning? In British terms. You are advancing your parliamentary career. Okay. E. He sits at a huge mahogany desk. Who? In prestigious Downing corridor. Your conversation doesn't... The first secretary? Your conversation doesn't distract him from writing notes in the margins of endless pieces of paperwork. He pauses his scribbling only to sip from a large cup of stone-cold tea. Love that. Love when my tea gets cold. Or to scratch his head with the pen's long silver nib. Discuss business. He looks down his nose at you with the grim expression of a headmaster waiting for an excuse to break out his favorite bird. Ah, the captain, a moment. Do take a seat. Tea? Ah, yes. I will call for some tea. The loss of our dear minister for... He hesitates, covertly checking a file. Warlbury Juxtamare. Yes, it is a tragedy, but we must move on. You seem just the sort I'm looking for. Lucid, breathing. Have you considered a career in politics? He holds up a hand. No, I do not care about history or affiliations. A bum in the chair will suffice. The Department of Albion Affairs would be a suitable starting point. If you are interested, you will set the wheels in motion. Visit the former minister's port if you wish to stand for election. You are being invited to welcome an AMP. Minister's port? Oh yeah, disgraced former courtier. She had friends in parliament. Perhaps they might be willing to fill in a little of her history for you. The MP of Leicester Richmond is puttering about the corridor. She sputters into her handkerchief when you mention the courtier's name. She asks you to wait in her office while she fetches the courtier's friend. A bewhiskered undersecretary appears in the doorway. He offers you the MP's ginger biscuits and a dram of her whiskey. He makes sure the door is firmly closed before he'll tell you anything. Eventually he finishes quite red-faced. You are given to understand the throne was thoroughly cleansed afterwards. The same cannot be said for the courtier's reputation. What? What did he say? Well, so far that quest in choosing who to release, I'm leading towards releasing a guy who been caught because of his twin in London. Others are just not even sure what the fuck is happening with them. Observe the people's perpetual protests. A ragtag mob of protesters has set up camp on the lawn. No two want the same thing, but their cacophonous chanting is impressive. Let's save. Parliament has little power, but at least there is a chance it might listen. That is more than protesters can expect at the throne of ours. The protesters raise their voices with the spirit of camaraderie, and united belief that words can still make the world a better place, with neither anger in their words nor violence in their demands. At 3 on the dot, the huge portcullis opens and protesters are served tea, scones and little cucumber sandwiches cut into triangles. A little recognition of the protesters' ongoing service to this most vital part of British democracy. Well, I guess let's see what's up with this protest. You scream until hoarse, wave borrowed placards, and invent witty slogans that trip off the tongue and are quickly picked up by those around you. The world does not seem a notably better place as a result of all this protesting. Still, even a tiny ripple has the potential to become a tidal wave. Well, I'm gaining Sky Story. And something else, you have marginally raised awareness of whatever your cause was, maybe? Is that it? All I can do? The guy gave me a quest to go to Jungstemer. Whatever. Until I know where it is, it's kinda useless. We could buy... Fuck. Need fuel. Base. So... I have 369. If I buy a whole pack of literature, it's going to leave me with 19. I won't be able to even buy one fuel. Great. That's going to be tight. So, huge content carry. Oh, fucking... Oh, no. Please don't tell me there's a wall. Fuck. Yep, we are fucked. I think I can burn supplies if it's like in the previous game. Fuck. Well, here I am certainly going to go to beat between. Here it might be just a fucking dead end. Great. Fucking amazing. Oh, we can burn literature. Evade your attacker. What? What's happening? Adrift. The last of your fuel is gone. The fires of your engine dim and die. Your funnel coughs its last. Already the cold of the high wilderness is crawling frosty fingers across your windows. Your remaining hopes are all desperate. You have three chances to find a lifeline before the cold claims you. Great. Burn Ministry approved literature. This may grant one fuel, but it will damage your reputation with London. What? Reputation with London? Scavenge your supplies. Can you find enough that it's flammable to coax your boiler back to life for a few more hours? Describe a searing enigma. Upon your regulator valve, a glyph in the language of suns. Okay, this will give you 3 fuel, but has alarming consequences. Success might ameliorate them a little. Huh? Repel your attacker. An enemy is nearby. You can't signal for help until they are gone. Drive them off with a shot and shell. Success will give you a chance to signal for help. Having more crew improves your odds. Have 100 chance of success. Signal for help? Evade your attacker. Success will give you a chance to signal for help. I don't know what's better, like if I signal for help. I mean, could just burn supplies and go back to 60% chance though. Hasty search, you find enough fuel or things that can be substituted for fuel to rouse your engine for one more push. Your shivering stalkers hurry to the engine room. Will it be enough? Okay, there is a turn here, but fuck. Oh, we'll loot whatever. There's still not going to be anything I need. Fuck. What am I doing? Where am I going to get money for actual fuel later? I don't even know if you reduce fuel consumption by turning off the lights in this game, at least. This is so shitty. Can we do something? Break open a coffin, quietly of mine. Some of your crew have superstitions about the dead. Some of the coffins sparkle under the shroud of glass dust. And what's that amongst them? Something larger, winking with starlight. Mysterious gleaming. Fuck. Supplies, please. Fucking literature. Her Majesty's Man in Death. You take your least scrupulous signaler out onto the footplates. You bring no lanterns, relying on your sight and distant sunlight that scintillates off a few broken fragments of glass nearby. Reflects? Soon enough, a promising coffin of pleasing bulk passes by, close enough to touch. Deft work with the coal shovel brings it aboard. You break it open in your cabin. Inside, the waxen face of newly dead auditor. Who bothers to bury an auditor in state? Within his stiffening fingers, the favorite poetry of the Empress. Fuck. No. Yeah, I don't think it noticed me. So lame. We have to burn literature, I guess. 3 books. What's the reputation in London anyway? Ministry approved literature. Reputation. Oh, it's Windward Company. Yeah, who cares? Into the fire. Your stalkers eke the literature out, placing it in the firebox in tightly bundled packages. Pages curl, spines blacken. The finest words of the ministerial permits are swallowed by licking flames. It won't last long. You hope it will be enough. Damn. Yeah, just losing money now. One book costed me how much? 70? Shit. Also, I think I have enough port reports for fatalistic signaler. Still doesn't work. Every time. Trying to release those guys, but nope. Deliver the sequencer's care package. Oh yeah, he sent me to this place. When you explain the nature of your delivery to the overseers, some appropriately downtrodden workers are summoned. The summoned workers are exquisitely downtrodden. The overseers take vocal pride in having gone an extra mile on your behalf and carefully selected the most miserable of a bad bunch. The amassed laborers shuffle their feet, apparently expecting a trick. Finally, a filth-faced man steps forward, ducking his head in greeting, and fumbles the package open. He picks up one of the bow-tie manuals. Oh no, that's from Fake Sun. Yeah, manuals, and stares at it for a while. A series of emotions pass very visibly over his face. Finally, he inclines his head and thanks you without inflection. You can use it as toilet paper. I mean, something. I'm so miserable. Okay, 2 fuel, 2 supplies, no money. And London is here. Hopefully that's enough. Can't waste any. I think we are fine. Whew. I actually didn't want to explore Albion at all. I just went the wrong way, basically, then wanted to grab a devil, and then went the right way, and basically we did maybe a third of it. Fucking Christ. Man! Really not in the mood. What a bitch. So we have 2 honey, 2 literature, 1 starshine, 10 munitions. Okay, let's see how much it's going to give us. Break in the recording.